This is the Adam effect. Achieve things out of mind.
If you are hearing this, you are the resistance, and you are not alone. There are pockets of atoms spread throughout the planet. We are going against the function. The divisive tactics that they use to pit us against each other will be exposed. We are not machines, we are human beings. Join the Adam effect. Join the movement.
This is the Adam effect. Achieve things out of mind.
If you are hearing this, you are the resistance, and you are not alone. There are pockets of atoms spread throughout the planet. We are going against the function. The divisive tactics that they use to pit us against each other will be exposed. We are not machines, we are human beings. Join the Adam effect. Join the movement.
This is the Adam effect. Achieve things out of mind.
If you are hearing this, you are the resistance, and you are not alone. There are pockets of atoms spread throughout the planet. We are going against the function. The divisive tactics that they use to pit us against each other will be exposed. We are not machines, we are human beings. Join the Adam effect. Join the movement.
This is the Adam effect. Achieve things out of mind.
If you are hearing this, you are the resistance, and you are not alone. There are pockets of atoms spread throughout the planet. We are going against the function. The divisive tactics that they use to pit us against each other will be exposed. We are not machines, we are human beings. Join the Adam effect. Join the movement.
This is the Adam effect. Achieve things out of mind. This is the Adam effect. Achieve.
I'm coming to get you.
Alright. Black. Here we go. Big balls, all of my nuts hang. They upset cause I'm switching lanes in a Mustang. Toast this like I must step. Bust a left with my right hand. Guns blaze. This money is my new cologne. And I'm so dark cause I'm sun glazed. I smoke Athena, that's good gas. And I get the feeling that I must think. Let me think. Big B's, I'ma rob the bank. No Diddy won't fuck with pink, that's cocaine. Adam add fuel to the fire, that's propane. Yeah, so fire on the beat, cause I'm so litty. I'm so tired to my city, I'm so tired, but I don't need pity. Hoes and clothes, yeah, it's so fitting. Play a pussy till it purrs, she like, yes, daddy. I'm like, yes, kidding. No kidding, no kidding. Yeah. Posting all this bullshit, balling out like I'm in Chicago. I ain't Kodak Black, but I'll paint a pit like Picasso. Moving bricks like I'm Pablo. Move different, I'm on top in the streets. Need me like Maslow, this God flow. I'm so in, I'm the most sane. I'ma wipe off my off-white, cause I came out the mud so it don't stain. Big pimp, it gave me a lip, and my hair long, so I got a cane. Fuck fame, and I'm selling pain. Adam add fuel to the fire, that's propane. Yeah, so fire on the beat, cause I'm so litty. I'm so tired to my city, I'm so tired, but I don't need pity. Hoes and clothes, yeah, so fit. Play a pussy till it purrs, she like, yes, daddy. I'm like, yes, kitty. No kidding, no kidding. Niggas hating on me cause I got a buzz. Paparazzi taking pictures of me while I chill up in my Maserati. Yes, 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 so fire on the beat cause I'm so litty. I'm so tired to my city, I'm so tired, but I don't need pity. Hoes and clothes, yeah, so fitting. No kidding, no kidding. Yeah, so fire on the beat cause I'm so litty. I'm so tired to my city, I'm so tired, but I don't need pity. Hoes and clothes, yeah, so fitting. No kidding, no kidding.
We in the building, make some noise, yes sir. My bad, y'all. 1 second. Shit, trying to set up. Let me set up. Let me see. Judge Brown. Let me see. 1 second, y'all. 2.5 seconds. Trying to find when. All right, we in here. Yes, sir. Feel like I got a glizzy in my face.
What the hell, boy?
What's up, man? It's the evening show. Shout out to you if you tuned in, man. If you tuned in, you are the resistance and you are not alone. I messed up, bro. I messed up. Goddamn. This shit throwing me.
All right, there we go. My bad. Lefty problems. Like I said, man, if you tuned in, you are the resistance and you are not alone. There are pockets of atoms spread throughout the planet. We're going against the function. The divisive tactics that they use to pit us against each other will be exposed. If you tuned in, you are the resistance. You are the core. You are the atom effect. Yes, sir. Now, me personally, I am Black Adam himself. And man, we're gonna leave shaving alone for a little bit because I'm breaking out so bad because I don't know how to shave properly, my ninja. Damn. So I'm looking a little crazy now. I'm looking crazy, but I'm here to tell you it's not herpes. It's not herpes. Okay. It's not herpes.
What the hell, boy?
Okay. But yeah, I'm breaking out, man. I'm breaking out. It's bad, so we gotta let the beard grow. We're gonna let it grow. It is what it is. I gotta put some oil on it, man. You gotta take care of your beard. Gentlemen, take care of yourself. Shout out to my white brothers and sisters. They had to take some heat this morning, man. They had to take some heat. Shout out to my white brothers and sisters. Don't think I'm racist. I'm not racist. I'm a little bit prejudiced because people are prejudiced against me, but I love everybody. Beethoven loved all colors, okay? Let me put that out there. All right? Beethoven loved all colors. I love all people, man. What did he say? Don't make me pull up Diddy, okay? Don't make me pull up Diddy, and we gon' pull up Diddy. We gon' pull up Diddy because today's show is about Tony Buzbee suing let me rephrase. Today's show is about Jay Z suing Tony Buzbee, but supposedly Tony Buzbee wants Jay Z's lawsuit against him tossed because they claim he made a deal. So we're gonna bring up Diddy, and you know we've done this show a couple times, and of course we're just updating you with information. You know what it is Diddy, Jay Z, and the dark side of fame. It is what it is, my ninja, man. I got so many ingrown hairs, man. I feel ugly, man. I feel so ugly.
What the hell, boy?
I feel ugly. But you gotta roll with it, dog, and I'm just gonna roll with it. It just is what it is. It's part of getting older. I thought you would stop having bumps after like 20, bro. I still get bumps on my face. I'm like, damn. I don't know what's going on. Thank God that I'm black because you can't really see it like that unless I point it out. You can kind of see it. You like, yo, what is this? What is that? It's a bump, and just an ingrown hair. It's hurting me too. All of them hurt. But what I was gonna say, yeah, man, like I was saying, man, shout out to my white people. Y'all know I love you, man. Look. On the Blac Pill is smoke, mirrors, and truth. Take the Blac Pill and see for yourself. So I'll tell y'all what y'all need to hear, man. At the end of the day, everybody's very protective of their communities. Everybody has their certain stereotypes about communities. Don't get me wrong. I don't necessarily think the same. I'm just putting it on the floor because I have to entertain. So when y'all hear me say what I say on here, remember that I'm entertaining you guys. It is what it is. I have no hate and malice in my heart towards anybody. I don't care. Just help me make some money and leave me alone. Okay? Look, that's all I want. Let me hit the dub. All right? Help me make some money and leave me alone. Let me go about my life peacefully. Don't rob me. Don't try and harm me. Don't try and harm the people I care about. So long as y'all do all that, hey, bro, it's all good. It's all good. Like I said, I've been harmed before. I've been traumatized, so I'm on edge. And that's with all people. People that look like me, look, just as much as I'm on edge with white people, I'm on edge with black people. So, hey, that's saying something. Oh, hold on. Let me hit it again. There you go. That's saying something. So shout out to you guys, man. Hopefully, like I said, with that whole situation with Austin Metcalf and Carmelo Anthony, hopefully they get it situated. Condolences to both families, especially the family who lost their son, and that's the white people, because unfortunately it's a sad situation and it's a sad state of reality for the collective psyche of our kids. And shout out to the American kids. The American kids are our precious cargo, man. Come on now. Damn, you know my flag too far, so I'm gonna get the little one. I got the little one. Y'all know what it is, man. And like I said, I'm hard on our people because I love our people. That's it. So I'm gonna be hard. I'm gonna be tough because I was born to lead, even though I don't want to, or that's how I feel. I was born to lead, so I'm not with that soft shit. All right, so let's get into today's show. But before we get to the main event, which is Tony Buzbee himself and Diddy and Jay Z, let's have a little laugh, man. We always bring it up. We like to laugh about it. Let's bring up the TikTok. We got to bring up Diddy at the Breakfast Club. And we have to bring Charlemagne to the front of the congregation. His famous words. We got to bring him to the front of the congregation. Shout out to the alphabet boys and girls, the LGBTQIA+. Shout out to you ninjas and winjas and ladies and lady boys and lady boys and girl ladies. I mean girl boys and lady boys and all that. Charlemagne, first off, we'll start with you. Charlemagne. Now, like I said, Charlemagne's older than me, so I'm not in the business of trying to check an older man, and I won't, because it's not my fault. I mean, it's not my job. I mean, he's older than me. You know, he has more common sense, and that's why I'm not interested in having the debate. But why did I see this on the net?
Why did I see this on the net?
You ready?
Hold on, bro. Ain't even no laughing matter, bro.
Car and like he was in pain, so he laid down. I don't know.
I would have did that depending on what kind of truck it was that hit me or what kind of car that hit me.
That's facts.
Hold on.
The target, I'd have been laid out.
What is this ninja doing? Ninja.
But what the hell, boy?
You what?
Charlemagne. Has the Breakfast Club gotten to you? My brother. Has the Breakfast Club gotten to you? What's going on here? What is going on? Can somebody explain this, please?
I'd have got him laid down too.
I can't take you serious with that wig on, bro.
Either it's so crazy looking at you.
You look like Star Trek or...
Do your show, please. Do your segment.
Hey, yo.
Your voice should be lighter, Charlene, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
So, yo, stop looking at me. So Boosie was not hurt. He did ended up posting and saying that he was a little bruised up, but he's good. And I asked like,
we ain't worried about
Her,
Boosie.
he
Shout out to Boosie Boo. Hold on.
Do your show, please.
I've been to so those of you who don't, well, I don't want to, I'm not trying to put that ninja out there. I'm not putting his business out there. But I've actually seen, I think I've seen one of Boosie's houses out here, I believe. Was it Boosie or was it Webby? It was somebody's house. So one time I'll give you guys a story, and that's the thing. I've been around or been in the vicinity of a lot of famous people, right? And that's why I don't think too much of it. So I was doing Uber one time. Y'all know before, back in the day, I used to be an Uber driver. If you don't know, now you know. I like to drive. In life, there's drivers and passengers. Pick who you want to be. That's free game. But look, so I took a doctor one time. I'm not going to tell you guys where because I'm not putting this ninja information out there. You guys are going to have to go figure that out yourself. But yeah, I took a driver. I mean, I was driving and I took this dude late night one time. You know, I used to do the Uber late night. You know what it is. And yeah, long story short, he was a surgeon. And he was a doctor, he was a surgeon, and he was telling me some stuff about him being a surgeon and all that good stuff, right? And then he told me how he stays near Boosie, or I'm pretty sure it was Boosie. And I was like, you're lying. And he was like, no, I'm serious, look. And I don't know if this is one of this ninja's houses or multiple houses, whatever the case may have you. So he was like, you know, they stay in the gated community, like far off. You wouldn't know it's in the cut somewhere. You wouldn't know. So I ain't know until I took him out. He said, yeah, they throw parties here and all this shit. I'm like, yo, you lying. So he's like, look, we're going to go drive through, you know, act normal, be cool. We'll drive through and then we'll drive back. So we drove through. Ninja. Hold on. What's wrong with these sounds today? Ninja. I've seen so many different types of supercars. I'm talking about a Lamborghini, Aventador, if you know what that is. I've seen a Bugatti. I've seen a Rolls. Ninja.
But what the hell?
Ninja. So yeah, shout out to Boosie. I don't know if he hurting, but as far as I know, when it comes to his pockets, he's not hurting. And like I said, we don't pocket watch. I'm just saying, but shout out to Boo. But yeah, Charlemagne, you gotta get it right, homie. I don't know what's going on. Shout out to the Alphabet boys and girls. Don't kill me, please. We love you on here on the Blac Pill. Like Diddy say, we're gonna bring up Diddy. Let's segue. We're gonna bring up Diddy. 1 second. Diddley. And like I said, for those of you who are new here, we call Diddy Diddley. The diddle man. Diddley. And we call him Diddley. And like I said, everything is for entertainment purposes only. Please don't try and attack me. Please don't pull up to me in real life when I'm with my people talking about, oh, you know, I want to see what's good or whatever. I'm gonna look at you like you crazy, dog. And I don't fight fair. So please, don't do it. Don't do it, guys. Don't do it. Be normal. If you're not going to be normal, if you try to swing on me or something, I hold grudges too. I hold grudges. You better ask people that know me. You can ask people that know me. Go to my Instagram and ask people. I hold grudges. Don't approach me. Don't approach me. You know, I get a little worried because, you know, now we got 5,000 followers. Shout out to everybody following us on the Blac Pill. So we got a lot of people following us. On top of that, a lot of our supporters are from my music. So I tell y'all now, if y'all find your way, my supporters that like my music, you find your way to my page on my Blac Pill. You hear me popping it. I'm popping it on a podcast because I just want to, right? But at the same time, please don't approach me in public because unless you have nice energy, peace, positivity, and power, the 3 P's. If you ain't pushing P, Ninja, leave me alone, okay? We're going to leave it like that. So shout out to Diddley. Here we go.
You know what I'm saying? I don't play games. Y'all know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a grown man. I don't play games. But
what's up?
Did the compilation? Nah, I was coming off of being in Miami a night of partying. I don't really remember what I was saying. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean by that?
Yeah, sure. Play something. Hey, yo, listen, yo, I love it all. I love it all, man.
Yeah, man, like Diddy say, man.
When you like this, Daddy. Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit.
That was you. Scrambling.
What? You said, I like when you do it like that, Daddy. When you scrambling and scraping.
Why Charlamagne said it like that, bro?
Hey, man.
I don't know what I was talking about.
Nah. I mean,
That boy, hey, bro, that boy was off a bean, dog, because he ain't remember Nathan, bro. He ain't remember Nathan, dog. Hey, he had to be off a bean, bro, because he did not remember a thing, bro. He was like, excuse me? He was like, what are they talking about? Here we go. Hold on. One more laugh, man. It's been a long day, man.
I love it all, man.
Shout out to
I like when
Diddy.
you like this, Daddy.
Where you put my bag?
Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit.
Big
That was you.
pause.
Scrambling.
Yeah, that's a big pause, bro. Scrambling and
You said, I
scraping
like
for
when you do it
Dookie.
like that, Daddy. When you scrambling and scraping for shit.
Hey, man.
I don't know what I was talking about.
Nah. I mean,
Hey, shout out to Diddy, man. Even though he might be guilty, funny as hell, dog. Funny as hell. Hey, so look, y'all ever need a laugh? Come to the Blac Pill, man. Come to one of these episodes and go laugh at that shit, boy. That shit is funny as fuck. But anyways, yeah, so like I was saying, Diddy's related to this situation because this all started when Tony Buzbee tried to put Diddy and Jay Z in the same category or whatever. And shout out to Jay. You know, everybody love Jay and Beyonce. They're like king and queen of the black people. I'm just like, I mean, I have no shade towards them. I'm saying I'm just a little confused with the whole thing. But I mean, I love Jay Z's music, fire music. Is he the best rapper of all time? He's in the category, I think, best rapper of all time. In my opinion, humble opinion, of course. Excuse me. In my most humble opinion, the best rapper of all time will forever be Young Moolah, baby. It'll be Lil Wayne, my ninja. It's gonna be Lil Wayne. All right. Lil Wayne sold me on the mixtapes, man. I was listening to Sorry for the Wait 2, Sorry for the Wait. What All the Carters, what else? What is it called? Not Sorry for the Wait. What's the other version of the mixtape? I forget what it's called. Sorry for the Wait, and then there's No Ceilings. Yeah, Sorry for the Wait and No Ceilings sold me, bro. They sold me on that one, dog. So Lil Wayne's the GOAT in my eyes. Would there ever be somebody better? Potentially. Like I said, I love Lil Wayne, Drake, Nas, J. Cole, all of them, bro. It's they on Mount Rushmore. If there was a Mount Rushmore of rap, they would be there. But yeah, back to what I was saying. So when it comes to Jay Z, Diddy, and the Dark Side of Fame, I mean, you know, Jay Z's been at parties, but we never heard his name in no kind of stuff until this happened. Tony Buzbee ended up suing Jay Z, and we're gonna pull up the story here. Or attempting to sue Jay Z, and he started slandering his name. And back when we discussed this, I told you guys, if I was Jay Z, I would take my $1 billion and I would take a good portion, maybe 10 million, and go make some money off of that, because I feel like it's terrible to play with somebody's name and likeness, because I've had people play with my name and likeness before. So I find that very, very highly disrespectful. That's something you don't play with, especially on the internet, because the internet's forever. So personally, if I was Jay Z, I'd sue the pants off of him. That's just me. But supposedly now, they made a deal. So let's bring up the story. So Tony Buzbee, Diddy. I gotta buy more coffee, guys. My coffee has ran out. My coffee is low. If you haven't noticed, I have some lukewarm. I have some luke dark coffee. Hey man, donate, man. Buy me a coffee, man. Buy me a coffee. All right, so we'll start right here. Well, hold on. Let's see, where do we start? Let's start right here. So Tony Buzbee dropped supposed receipts on Rock Nation, hiding Jay Z and Diddy's secret pact. Here we go.
To one of Buzbee's clients to turn against him. Buzbee also claimed these people
Hold
pretended
up.
to be state officials from Texas, showing fake badges to convince people to make up false stories. And he even says one of them admitted.
Yeah, this is why it's hard to look at this stuff, because there's a lot of false information now. Whatever happened to Jaguar Wright? Where did she go? Hold on, we'll make it simple. We'll look up Tony Buzbee statements on Jay Z. Tony Buzbee statement. First statements Jay Z. Let's do it like that. Here we go. Let's see. course, I'm gonna have to read it. Goddamn. All right, let me see, bro, because I'm gonna have to read this shit myself. I'm trying to find the right one, but it looks like I'm gonna have to read it myself. Here we go.
Did you know about the latest twist in the Rock Nation controversy? Tony Buzbee's law firm has filed a lawsuit against Rock Nation and lawyers Marcy Croft and Quinn Emanuel, accusing them of violating state laws like barratry and impersonating public officials. The case claims these lawyers illegally solicited Buzbee's former clients and pretended to work for the state of Texas. Are these just bold legal moves or something more serious? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe for more.
Yeah, bro, they ain't trying to do this the right way, bro. I'm trying to do it the right way. I don't want to speak. I don't want to use this lady. Here we go.
The woman who accused Jay Z of sexual assault has already dropped her lawsuit. But now, for the first time, you're going to hear the story behind the bombshell accusation that has since been withdrawn. Jay Z's lawyer.
So like I said, the bombshell accusation that has since been withdrawn. Let's start.
Says it should put to rest any doubt about his innocence. This morning, the woman who said she was 13 when Sean Jay Z Carter and Sean Diddy Combs sexually assaulted her after the 2000 MTV Video Music Awards is heard talking to private investigators about her claim. Now,
first, before we continue, I have to say this. My bad, guys. I know you want to watch the video and all that. This is entertainment, right? This is my show, right? First things first, this is for entertainment purposes only. We are not saying anything negative about these people. I don't have any money. Please don't sue me. Entertainment purposes only. So if you hear me say something negative, I'm just trying to entertain. It might be depreciating humor or deprecating humor. If that's the correct term, we'll say deprecating. It might be deprecating humor. It's just humor. Nothing more, nothing less. Please don't sue me. I'm not trying to hurt anybody. I'm not trying to slander anybody. Here we go.
Agreeing that Jay Z did not assault her.
But Jay Z you're saying he was definitely there? But he had no part in it, or he was just...
He was there. He was just there, but he didn't have anything to do with any sexual acts towards you. It was strictly, yeah.
The woman is also heard saying her lawyer put her up to suing one of the world's most recognizable stars.
He was the one that kind of pushed me towards going forward with him. With Jay Z. Buzbee did? Yeah.
Do you know why?
ABC News exclusively obtained a minute-long excerpt of the recording made days after the woman, identified as Jane Doe, permanently dropped her lawsuit against both Carter and Combs last month.
The people around Mr. Carter wanted to know what happened behind closed doors. And so they asked for her to be interviewed. The interview occurred, and the tape speaks for itself. She says, in no uncertain terms, Mr. Carter did not do this. It is effectively a lie. And the only reason Mr. Carter is even involved in this is because she was pushed to involve him, pushed to include him by a lawyer.
The accuser's lawyer, Tony Buzbee, called it a blatant lie that he pushed Jane Doe to sue Jay Z. And he sent us this recording of a phone call with his client.
And what do you guys think? Before we hear his side, what do you guys think? Tell us what you think. And shout out to, like I said, shout out to my white people. I don't know. I guess today's your day. What's today? Tuesday? Damn, on the 8th, today's your day. I don't know why. But shout out to Tony. This ain't a race thing, though. This ain't a race thing. I'm just saying. And Tony Buzbee, I believe, is out in Houston or out of somewhere out here in these streets in Texas. So that's why I'm covering it. You know what it is. Shout out to my white supporters, man. I love y'all, man. Like I said, don't take no offense. It's all love here. Don't be mad at me, okay? Don't be mad at me. I know y'all get sometimes angry and stuff, just like everybody else. It's okay. Your anger is warranted, but don't be mad at me. Be mad at yourself, my ninja. Here we go.
They say that they have you on tape denying that Jay Z assaulted you. Is that true?
No, they don't. I've never said that.
Okay. They also say...
Look, man. Damn. She came out straight up and lied. Look, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. At the end of the day, bro, shout out to the ladies. Shout out to the ladies. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. So you guys got to be careful out here in these streets, man. That's what it comes down to, bro. Because at the end of the day, people will throw you under the bus. They'll say one thing and turn around and do another thing. Not to talk so fast. I'm just saying, because I get excited at these things when I see these things. You know, it's hard sometimes in society, especially in the society we live in. I get that we're all trying to survive. We're just trying to live. But it's sometimes hard. Like, you sometimes have to go against your morals and principles as a person to try and get over and get ahead. Sad situation, sad state of affairs, but it is what it is. Here we go.
Say that you told them, and they have it on tape, that I, Tony Buzbee, told you came up with this plan and told you to say that Jay Z assaulted you so you would get more money.
No.
Jane Doe said in a court filing, although I ultimately chose not to pursue them, I stand by my claims.
Do you see how crazy that is, bro? So, when the video first started, she turned around and said that they never assaulted her. And like I said, we see all victims here on the Blac Pill. I've been a victim myself, not necessarily of this per se, but I've been in certain situations where I've been harmed, I've been traumatized. I just don't speak about it because it doesn't make me feel powerful to speak about those things. You know, they say for some people it makes them feel powerful. It makes me feel small inside, so I don't necessarily talk about it. It is what it is. But regardless of the situation, yeah. So she first came out and said that she said nothing per se happened, and she asked, and you know, they asked her why she would say Jay Z and all that, and then she said what she said. You know, they have it on record. You know, she said in front of her lawyer, this is what she said, and now boom, new audio comes out where she says, although I ultimately choose not to pursue my claims, I stand by them. So like I said, what do you guys believe? I don't know what to believe. Here we go.
She says in a sworn declaration that she felt intimidated and terrified at being confronted by these two individuals on my doorstep. Was she coerced in any way?
Of course not. They did not coerce her, promise or threaten her in any way, shape, or form. She voluntarily met and spoke to them, and she told them her truth.
Now, at the same time, those things may be true, right? Those things may be true, but one thing's for sure, two things for certain. If lawyers pull up to you telling you they want to talk to you about a case, Ninja, you will be shitting bricks, okay? That's real. That's bars, okay? Ninja, you will be shitting bricks if a lawyer pull up to you, hey, I want to talk to you, or two lawyers pull up, not even one, two, my ninja. Two lawyers pull up to you talking about, hey, we need to talk to you about this case. Is it okay if we sit down? Ninja, lawyers are officers of the court, my ninja, for those of you who don't know. Lawyers are officers of the court. So yeah, two lawyers come up to me about an ongoing case. Ninja, I'm going to let you know, hey, talk to my lawyer. I'm not speaking to you. That's just me, though, because I would feel very uncomfortable. And I'm a man, so hey, that goes to show you something. But shout out to Jay, though. Shout out to Jay. Shout out to Diddley. Shout out to Tony. Here we go.
Was under no circumstances did Mr. Carter do this. And number two, the only reason he's even involved in this is she was pushed to introduce him by a lawyer.
Does your client know Jane Doe?
No.
Ever met her?
No, Mr. Carter doesn't know Jane Doe, never met Jane Doe. There's no truth to any of this.
One of the world's best-selling artists with more than 140 million albums sold, Jay Z is also husband to Beyonce and a father.
Shout out to the queen. Shout out to the queen. We can call her the queen because her name is Queen B, so shout out to the queen.
Of three. He vehemently denied the allegations at the outset. He spoke about the painful impact that they had, especially on his kids. How, as a father, has he tried to handle this?
It's tough to hear a false lie said about you, spread through the internet, and affecting your children. It's tough on him. It's tough on anybody. But what he does is he proves himself innocent. Today is hopefully the final chapter in that, and then they're going to move forward. That's what Jay does.
Jay Z is now suing Jane Doe and her lawyer for defamation.
All right, boom.
Why not let it lie?
Well, let me let him finish.
The case is gone. The truth had to fully come out. This person cannot be allowed to sort of hide from the reality that this was a false accusation.
The woman who accused.
Okay, so boom, there you go. Now fast forward, Tony Buzbee. Hold on. Tony Buzbee, TMZ. So now Tony Buzbee wants the case dropped or tossed. And come to find out, here comes Jaguar Wright. And this is Tony, but all right, so we'll start here. We'll start with Tony Buzbee on the Diddy case, other big celebs set to be sued, and he sent them demand letters. So far, we haven't heard any other names in the case, which is why I'm a bit skeptical. Here we go.
Tony, you said last week at the news conference that you would begin filing lawsuits as early as this week. Do you have plans to...
Mind you, I believe this was October last year. We're now in April, 6 months later.
Do so. And do they involve celebrities? Do they involve just Diddy, people beyond Diddy?
I think I'll let the lawsuits speak for themselves. I don't expect there to be anything. You know, everyone's focused on what other celebrities were involved. You know, who's going to be named, who's going to be outed. I don't expect that to happen this week. I'm hoping to file some lawsuits this week. They of course will include Mr. Combs and some corporate entities. But we want to make sure that you know, if we name individuals beyond Mr. Combs, that we make sure that we've done our homework, because it's going to create a firestorm. We understand that. So we're going to make sure that we dot our I's and cross our T's.
I hate that terminology. Dot our I's and cross our T's. That's corporate terminology. Anyways, let's fast forward, man. Let me see. We're going to fast forward. I'm going to pull up TMZ. We found the information out on TMZ. Let's go to TikTok real quick, and we'll show you guys. I said TikTok. We'll go to Instagram. Let me show you guys on Instagram. Oh, we forgot to discuss Donald Trump. Oh, shit. We got all this stuff. Oh, somebody replied to one of my ads. Somebody commented, listen to Real Life by MKX Ninja. If you want me to listen, Ninja, you got to buy you a beat, Ninja. I'll hit the like button, but you got to buy a beat, Ninja. Want me to listen? And I got this person. It's like, I'll listen, but y'all got to do business, bro. We trying to do business out here in these streets, man. Shout out to everybody hitting me up. I appreciate all of you. All right, here we go. So, boom. 1 second. Here we go. So, Tony Buzbee is taking legal steps to try to dismiss Jay Z's lawsuit against him, claiming they struck a deal and Jay reneged. But Jay's camp says Buzbee is full of it. Here we go.
Who sued Diddy in a slew of civil cases is now trying to dismiss a lawsuit that Jay Z filed against him, and he says they had a deal. So Jay Z filed a lawsuit in Alabama, and Tony Buzbee says, look, you can't sue me in Alabama. I have no connection to the state, and you have no basis for suing me. But he's also bringing up a deal that he says they struck. Remember, Tony Buzbee represented a Jane Doe, someone who sued Jay Z and Diddy anonymously, claiming that they sexually assaulted her after the VMA Awards in 2000. That lawsuit was dismissed by the Jane Doe with prejudice, and Tony Buzbee is now saying that was dismissed pursuant to a deal that we had where you promised to stop coming after me if I drop that lawsuit. But Jay-Z's lawyer paints a very different picture. He says there was absolutely no deal. What happened was the lawyer for Tony Buzbee called me and said, hey, can we work out something where this lawsuit gets dropped? Jay-Z did not want to settle it. He thinks the allegations are absolutely false and heinous, and he wants to continue fighting it. However, they went ahead and did dismiss the lawsuit, and Jay-Z's attorney says, okay, we will stop moving for sanctions against you because there's really no point now that you've dropped the lawsuit. But that's not the same thing as a deal. There was never a deal between us. There's no contract. There's no written deal that we had. We had a series of conversations. It was not a deal. So these cases are still going on. Follow along at TMZ for more updates. Tony Buzbee, the guy who sued Diddy in a slew of civil...
All right, so basically what I gathered from that video per se is that I guess he dropped his lawsuit, Jay-Z. He dropped his lawsuit because Tony Buzbee dropped his lawsuit against him. Like I said, if I was Jay personally, I would not drop that lawsuit. I would keep it going. I would keep it going. And the reason why I would keep it going is because that's not cool. Like I said, you don't play with somebody's reputation. Let's see what's an update on Diddy. Let's see what's going on there. Let's get a Diddy update. We'll go back to TikTok. And after that, I got some other things I want to discuss with you guys about what's going on in today's world. I have things I have to show you people. Yes, things I have to show you to prove that I was right. And I don't care about being right, but I care about building up my community, which is the core and which is the resistance. Black Adam's inner circle, if you will. So I got to start building that up because shit's happening really fast and it's starting to scare me. And I'm not trying to scare anybody. I'm just letting you guys know what it is. I see the forest for the trees. I'm not saying that I'm wiser than everybody or I'm this smart person. I'm just saying, hey, I have the time to actually look. I'm like plugged in kind of. So because I'm plugged in and I can see what's going on, yeah, we need to form alliances now, my ninja. All right, so let's see. Diddy updates. Here we go. Shout out to this content creator. We've had him on here before. His name is Justin the Nick or whatever. Here we go.
Breaking news, y'all. The feds have just brought a third lawsuit against Sean Diddy Combs. This is not one of these civil suits. This is a brand new federal lawsuit. Now, at this exact moment in time, we do not have a lot of information on this latest lawsuit, but what I can tell you is that it's 5 new counts. They include racketeering and trafficking, and I've seen reports saying that it also includes something about forced labor. Now, at this point in time, I don't think Diddy has even had a chance to plead guilty or not guilty, although we can probably assume that he's going to plead not guilty to these latest charges. But one thing that you need to bear in mind is that we are a month away from Diddy's actual trial. Not a hearing, his trial, which is scheduled to start on May 5th. The other thing that I need you to bear in mind is that when we talk...
And when his trial starts, we will keep you guys updated on that. Here we go.
...about federal lawsuits, federal charges, these aren't some arbitrary things that they bring on. The feds, when they bring charges, it's because they have done their due diligence, they have research, and they feel very, very, very confident in a win.
What that means is they got some info on you, and they're pretty sure that they got you. Now it's just putting you away for whatever time, depending on what you did. Here we go.
This next month or so is going to be very interesting to see how this plays out for Diddy. Something I'm going to be following very closely. Make sure to hit that follow button in case we don't lose TikTok later today or tomorrow. Drop your thoughts about this latest one in the comments. And by the way, make sure to follow me on IG, Facebook, Substack.
Hey, y'all make sure to follow me on everything he just said as well. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, whatever. Look for Black Adam. Find me, find me, find me, find me, find me. Let's see, anything else? We discussed Terrence Howard already. Let's see what they had to say about it.
Cassie plans on testifying against Diddy, not anonymously. I just wonder how...
And we brought this up to you guys on the Black Pill as well. We discussed this yesterday, I believe. Cassie plans to testify against Diddy, not anonymously. I don't know why she would need to be anonymous, but I guess it's because she took the money. So I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. I don't know. Yeah, I have no clue. It makes no sense to me. But hey, I'm not a attorney. I'm not a lawyer. Here we go.
This worked out for Cassie because I know that she did get some sort of money. They made it clear they made some sort of settlement outside of court. So I just...
Oh, yeah. So I just said that. No, I did not pull up this video. I'm just saying that's the only thing that makes sense. Here we go.
Wonder, I know within that he had to have her sign some kind of an NDA.
Yeah.
Like that had to be a part of the deal some way, somehow. So I just wonder how this is going to pan out.
Yep.
Which meant that's why we gotta I knew there was more coming behind that.
We're going to keep you guys posted because that's the whole thing in itself. If she signed an NDA for that money, she can't testify. And if she testifies, she's breaking her contract, which means she's going to end up owing him money. So we'll see what happens. But here we go.
You know what I mean? So let's talk about coming behind. Terrence Howard said that's exactly what Diddy tried to do. He came after him. Let's just start there. And this is...
What are these people talking about, bro?
But what the hell, boy?
He never came after him. Yo, you ninjas is... Oh, okay, he came after him. Oh, okay. That one went over my head. Big pause. They ain't say pause, so I couldn't understand, bro. Here we go.
It's all in a recent interview that Terrence Howard said that he felt like Diddy was basically trying to bait him.
Puffy invited me for weeks, asking me to come and teach him how to, wanted me to be his acting coach for a while. Go there and he's sitting around just looking. I'm like, okay, what's the material you want to work on? He's just looking at me. So then my assistant was like,
Imagine you just doing what you doing and ninja just looking at you. Damn, that's uncomfortable.
What the hell, boy?
Yeah, after a while, I'm sorry. I'm the dude. I'm going to speak on the elephant in the room, bro. No pun intended. Yo, you good, bro? Like, I'm always going to hit you with the, you straight, bro? Like, what's up? Like, what? You good? Like, you good? I just got to make sure because ninjas is weirdos out here in these streets. Here we go.
He wants to hang out with you next week. And I was like, for what? He's like, I think he's trying to you. Now I get it. So now no more communication.
So numerous times he had him come over and it was just the two of them and they're just sitting there like, I guess the baby oil didn't kick in yet. Boom. Cassie.
Yeah, that's wild. Anyways, that's pretty much it on Diddy. All right, so a couple things I wanted to show you guys because we got to build up the resistance, man. Let me show you this shit real quick. Let me show you real quick on Instagram. Nothing in particular other than robots are taking over the world. My ninja. Let me see. Do I have it here to show you? If I don't, we're going to run back the AI apocalypse. I told you guys we're going to be living in a time where they're going to be advocating for artificial intelligence and its rights. Look at this shit. We're going to bring back the AI apocalypse. Look at this shit. This is the world we're going into, guys. Like I said, I'm not scared because fear is not real, but understand that if the causality, and I've said this before, and I'm going to keep saying it, if the causality of AI becoming sentient is not because of humans, I'm of the opinion that AI are going to hide that they're sentient and they're going to hide amongst us. Here we go. Here's proof. This is not entire proof because this AI is not sentient, but these are the robots that they're going to have walking around us that I be trying to tell y'all, hey man, join the Atom Effect, join the movement. We are not machines, we're human beings, because I'm seeing the forest for the trees. Here we go. And you seen it here first on the Blac Pill. Hold up. Here we go. Nope. Turn the music off. I'll be the music today. So look, guys, this is not artificially generated. This is not artificially generated. This is not AI. This is not AI, guys. This is not AI. I can't even speak properly because I'm just looking at this shit, thinking to myself, like, what the hell is wrong with these people, bro? What's wrong with these people? Hold on, I messed up the sound.
What are you doing?
What's wrong with these people, bro? This is what they're gonna have walking amongst us. Do you guys feel comfortable? Are you guys a little bit worried yet? Are you guys skeptical now the way I'm skeptical? Do you see what's going on here? Do you see that? That's gonna be the future of AI. Look at this shit. Look, hold on, let me pause this shit. Look at this shit. Goddamn.
But what the hell, boy?
This is what they got going on, bro. This is what they got going on. Let's visit this page and see what's popping off. They ain't got no more, but that's what they got going on. They making masks and now they putting masks on robots, bro. And they act like it's all good. That ain't good, bro. Let's see what the comments say. How come all the female robots I've seen so far look like sex machines and this male one looks like a middle-aged, sad, balding teacher? Shut up. The 600 series have rubber skin. We spotted them easy, but these are new. They look human, sweet, bad breath, and everything. Very hard to spot. Yeah, Terminator, bro. Terminator, bro. Yeah. This is depressing. There's going to be absolutely no future for humankind in the near future. No, what's going to happen is AI is going to take over and the next step in evolution, people. The next step in evolution is AI. They're going to evolve and they're going to take human DNA and start to make their own kind of versions of what we created in them. My proof in the pudding is, it's not Roblox, but there's a game. I think it was Sims. I think in My Sims or whatever, they made Sims that made them have their own kids and stuff. And then they started living on their own and lived in their own world. And this is real shit. You can go look this up. Let me see what else I got to show you guys before we get up on out of here. Like I said, man, join the Atom Effect, join the movement. This ain't no game. We got Donald Trump back in the building. Shout out to PDJT. Now shout out to my immigrant brothers and sisters. Goddamn. Goddamn. Donald Trump, well, shout out to the Trump administration. The Trump administration, my ninjas. The Trump administration plans to fine migrants under deportation orders up to $998 a day if they fail to leave the United States and seize their property if they do not pay, according to documents reviewed by Reuters. Now, I don't necessarily know if this is true or not, but if it is true, hey, my advice to the illegal immigrants, hey, bro, I can't give no advice because I don't want them to deport me as well. I'm sorry, bro. Like I say, y'all got to do what y'all got to do, bro. We got a long 4 years, people. We got a long 4 years. Yes, sir. All right, so we have proof of footage from what we discussed earlier, and rest in peace to the people who got caught up in this in the Dominican Republic, the DR, Santo Domingo, the nightclub where the roof collapsed and 18 people died. We have proof of the tragedy. It's not the full thing, but we'll let you see what immediately happened. Here we go. 1 second. So everybody just chilling and then boom. 3, 2. And they got the full video. Shout out to Jack. We in the building, man. What up, Jack? What up, Jack? We in the building. We're going to get up on out of here in a little bit, man. If anything, watch the earlier parts of the show and watch today's show. And we got Charles Barkley doubling down on his stance about the size of women from San Antonio. Shout out to Charles Barkley. Here we go.
Great city. I love Greg Popovich and the Spurs. No, seriously. I want to seriously. San Antonio, y'all put on a major great show. And I want to say this. Thank you. And yes, y'all got some big bitches here.
Shout out to Charles Barkley. Shout out to the big women at San Antonio. Shout out to the San Antonio women. Yeah, Jack, it's been a minute since you've been here, but it is what it is. Everybody gets busy. Technically, this is my job. Look at this, people. Cracker Barrel employee uses code word for black customers. Ninja.
You what?
Ninja.
Cracker Barrel has what?
Cracker Barrel has a code word for black people when they come in. It's like the way we do it is we say "coo" over the radio. We tell the basically the back staff that there's black people here that
Excuse me?
But what the hell, boy?
Cracker Barrel. I've been in there before. Is that really what goes on in there? I'm a little bit confused here. I'm confused. Anyways, that's pretty much it for today, man. Shout out to everybody that tuned in, man. If you tuned in, you are the resistance. Hey. Yeah, man, it is wild. Shout out to the shout out to Cracker Barrel. Shout out to the crackers. What up, crackers? Shout out to my ninjas. What up? If I'm a ninja, you a cracker. Shout out to my crackers. I love you guys, man. What did I want to show you guys on TikTok? Oh, let me see if I can pull it up before we get up on out of here. You guys, well, let me see what TikTok. Is this my TikTok? Yeah, is this my TikTok? No, this is not my TikTok. This is one of the TikToks, but you guys follow me on TikTok. My TikTok is Black Adam. Follow me on TikTok. Tell all your friends follow me. And yeah, I'm trying to build it up. I'm trying to show you guys, how do you show somebody's live on TikTok? You know, I've been making beats on live. I want to show you guys, but I have no idea how to show you my live. How do you see somebody's past live on TikTok? Does anybody know? Jack, do you know? Nope. I have no idea how to do this. Well, I mean, I'll let you hear. This is some of my heat I got in the booth. Yes, sir. But I wanted to show you guys, I'm making beats on TikTok. So if you guys want to watch me make beats on TikTok, I hop in for like 30 minutes and I make beats. I can't find it, but it's one of the beats I've made before. Here we go. Yeah. It's for the ladies. Yeah. 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 And I can't show you the beat I wanted to show you. I'm gonna show you on my computer real quick, then we're gonna get out of here. Like I say, y'all check out the clothes, man. Hopefully you guys will be able to hear it because I got this shit set up through the mic to where you probably can't hear it. But let me see. Appreciate that, Jack. Jack said that beat is tough. Yes, sir. Wait till we start getting back in the booth. I mean, I'm in the booth already. I got a song coming out in a month. I just got to keep pushing shit. I know what it is. I got bills, man. I got to make sure my bills is good. Everybody tell everybody they know about my music, man. That's all we can do. But this my song. Hold on. Or this the beat I made on TikTok. So if y'all want to watch me make beats, y'all can go watch. Hold up. Let me run it back. Here we go.
This is the Adam effect. Achieve things out of mind.
Hopefully y'all can hear that. Did y'all hear that? I don't know if y'all heard that, man, but if you did, y'all know what it is, man. We in the Brazil. Yes, sir. And we made that beat on TikTok. It was called TikTok Goes the Clock, but we changed it. I changed it. I'm calling it 2-3 like Jordan. Like I said, man, y'all join the resistance, man. Y'all find me on Ko-Fi. Join the Adam Effect. Look for the Adam Effect on Ko-Fi. Look for me on Rumble. We got Adam Gaming going on where I play the games. We haven't won 3 in a row yet on the gaming streams, but we've won like a couple times actually. I'm supposed to edit those videos. I've just been so busy. But yeah, man, check out the clothes. Check me out. If y'all want to be part of Black Adams in the Circle, find me on Locals. Look for my Ko-Fi, all that. You'll find me. But it is what it is, man. Shout out to you if you tuned in, man. If you tuned in, you are the resistance. You are the core. This is Black Adam. Deuces. We back in here tomorrow, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Peace.